they can be on that gadget for hours, but when they have to listen to a teacher tell them what to do, it was a little chaotic in the beginning, I have to say. Not all kids can cope with online teaching. I mean, I miss the kids. I do. I miss the physical presence. I think the kids were happy they didn't have to get up so early in the morning to go to school.
Yeah.
I think the teaching world has stepped up.
Hi, Shoba. Good morning.
Hi, Vani.
This is Shorbana Martin, and you are a full-time teacher teaching the Cambridge syllabus, international syllabus. So, Shoba, tell us, how have you been doing during this lockdown?
Okay, where do I start? I think when the lockdown started, we didn't really kind of feel it in the beginning because it was holiday. We were not going to be driving to school, getting up in the morning and stuff like that. And then, of course, when online teaching started, it was a little chaotic in the beginning, I have to say, because I have two kids that also started their online learning. So I had to manage between teaching online and then managing the two other kids being online. So we all had our different areas because we can't sit in the same room because we'll all be speaking into each other's mic. But then the issue was tech problems. Okay, Wi-Fi is too slow. I can't hear over the speaker. So the kids come running into my room while I'm teaching. But it was not so official either. Everybody was just learning. The kids in school were also learning. It kind of just eventually settled down within a week, and everybody kind of got used to it. If I watch how the kids are learning online, they actually love the space. They just miss their friends.
Right.
They would be lying on their bed listening to me. They'll be rocking on their chair listening to me. They're quite funny in that way. And then, you can't have the classroom rules.
Right.
So we teachers just adapt to however they're looking at us and learning from us, as long as they understand the lesson and they get their work done. I teach the primary level, and the primary level we realized that, especially the younger ones, though I don't teach them, the attention span online is not that long. It's different when they're playing games though.
Right.
If they're watching YouTube or playing games, they can be on that gadget for hours. But when they have to listen to a teacher tell them what to do, the attention span is really, really short. So we cut down the hours. I think that was much better. Also, it was also much better for the parents, I think, because we also have to consider that a lot of parents were also working at home.
Right.
So for me as a mom, as well as a teacher, I can understand how crazy that can be to teach online, number one, and then help your kids that don't always cope with online teaching. That's something I learned with online teaching. Not all kids can cope with online teaching. Some of them just need a physical teacher next to them. But if they can, I have a student, he'll never perform, he would never do his work, he'd hardly pay attention in class. But ever since we've started online learning, he's the first to enter class. So if I have a tech issue while I'm presenting, he helps me in the background. He's the first to hand in his assignment.
Wow. Amazing to see transformations, right?
And you won't believe it. He's in his uniform because he says, I want to feel like I'm going to school.
So cute. But that's the thing, I feel like we are in a time when we can't create cookie-cutter kids. There isn't like one thing fits all. So I think it's a matter of just understanding that different kids need different environments, need different ways of learning. Right now, it is a time when everything seems very bleak, right? So how do you keep that positive energy going? I mean, you need to be on top of things every day to face your students and face your own kids.
So the way I keep things positive is really to learn different things. And I'm amazed. Tech and me are far away. So I learned so many new gadgets and extensions and stuff like that you can use to teach the kids. Not all are excited as I am, and I accept that. But I think the teaching world has stepped up. I mean, I miss the kids. I do. I miss the physical presence. But when you work at home, you can do so many other things as well because you're not caught in traffic. You're not moving up and down. I keep positive and I look around with the things that are around me. It's amazing. Squirrels coming to my house and just nature just presenting itself to me, the birds wake me up in the morning. They are so loud.
Probably happy the humans are not out. They go, okay, thank God.
Yeah. So I have some connection with the outside world at least once a week.
Technologically, we are all learning, we're all moving forward now with schooling as well. It could become the new norm. So hence my final question is, what do you see happening post MCO?
Just feedback from some parents. They actually kind of like the fact that the kids at home, they're learning and they get their work done, and and they're all still together. They have a meal together, so they enjoy it. So some parents have actually said that we prefer online learning than sending our kids to school.
Yeah.
And but of course, there are parents who need to go to work. I believe that in terms of online learning, there's going to be a lot more opportunity for schools to think about maybe setting two different types of schooling. Like the ones who can do online, then you would do online, and then the ones who can't would go to school. So I think schools have to kind of think outside the box, because you've already exposed the kids to this. So the ones who like it are going to say, teacher, can we just go back to online?
Some of them just like the home environment, to be lying on their bed, and they probably listen more.
I know. But even in school, kids can't sit still. So now when you give them the freedom to just move around anywhere, you've exposed them to some other different learning environment. And they can see that, hey, I can actually learn. So I think moving forward, many schools will be able to offer online teaching and online learning. And if schools, like especially the private schools, want to use this as a business opportunity, and if they actually have a system, that is all put in place, they can take their online learning platform any part of the world.
Thank you so much for being part of this. I'm going to stop this recording, but we can continue talking. Yeah.